trust no one.
Sounds like fun.
Intriguing.
What's this? Gloomweed? I've no need for gloomweed. That mindless mass of flesh is out there picking daisies and convincing the lady knows how many dupes like you into doing the same. No offense. Very well, you're here now, and that's all that matters. Since I'm not going to bother to try to explain things to that abomination, how about you collect what I really need? Doomweed. So you can see the predicament that I am in, adventurer. That thing is out there collecting the wrong weeds. I'll make it worth your while to gather what I need. Bring back to me enough doomweed and I'll give you a suitable reward. It is my understanding that they like to plague the flora near the mass grave site, to the north of the Brill graveyard. Hurry and be mindful of the gnolls in the area.
Okay. And we go talk to you. Hunter. That's still strange to see an undead hunter. Not sure how I feel about that, but...
What now?
Let's see. Current quest.
You have performed your bidding well, young adventurer. You are proving yourself to be quite an asset to the Dark Lady's army.
Good, good.
Harmless pumpkin, right? Or so it would seem. If we are to defeat Arthas's advances from the north and the human infestation from the south, we need to start realizing the full potential of our gift of undeath. With a little ingenuity, a simple pumpkin becomes an agent for our Dark Lady. This pumpkin, laced with my latest formula, will prove to be quite a treat. Yet another Scarlet Zealot has been captured and is being kept in the cellar of the Gallows End Tavern. Take this pumpkin to the fool.
Okay.
Trust no one.
Lady Sylvanas has called upon the Royal Apothecary Society. The Dark Lady believes our knowledge coupled with the newfound magic will provide the key to Arthas's demise. She has challenged us to concoct a new plague, a plague deadlier than any ailment on Azeroth. This new disease will bring Arthas's Scourge army to ruin. My studies show that the blood of beasts might prove to be the key. Bring to me 5 vials of Darkhound blood so I can test my theory.
Okay, and that's for a gnoll up in the Doomweed area. I am going to wait until... I know we get a... What is it, a level 8 quest or something to go attack those gnolls?
What would you ask of death? Yes, this is very good. You've done well in obtaining this information, adventurer. Names of the officers in the Tirisfal Glades. Imagine the blow we could deal to the morale of those bloody zealots if we were to kill their leaders in one swift strike. Remember?
Oh, that cut off pretty quick.
Speak quickly.
The documents Executor Aaron provided are just the break we needed in our battle with the wretched Scarlet Crusade. We now know their exact locations throughout Tirisfal Glades, but the Death Guard has larger concerns. The Lich King's army grows in number each night. We need someone with initiative like yourself to drive the Scarlet Crusade to the grave. Prove to me you are capable of serving the Dark Lady by traveling west to the tower past the Solidon farmstead and slay 10 Scarlet warriors.
Okay.
Embrace the shadow.
Let's see here. Yeah, there is somebody in here that has a quest. Okay. I almost walked right by it.
The mass graves, southwest of Garen's haunt to the north, were made to accommodate the impressive number of deaths Tirisfal suffered when the plague first came. The bodies in these graves have so far been spared an undeath, but the Scourge now send rot-hide gnolls to gather the corpses and use them to bolster their armies. This cannot be allowed. Your task is twofold.
slay the rot-hides at the mass grave and Garen's haunt, and gather from them the embalming ichor that gives them life.
This was the one that goes with the Maggot Eye quest. Okay. Now, can we finally make it to the inn here, or... I know I don't have to stop off at every quest giver, but I like to be complete. I'm a completist. Do all the quests. I do know there's a couple of new ones in here that they have you do. Let's see what...
What now?
Is this one of the new ones? 10 linen badges, bandages.
Beware the living.
Not sure if that's a new one or not.
What is it? The Agamand family was the most prosperous family in Tirisfal Glades. I used to work their mills before the plague. When the scourge first came, the Agamans fortified their home and convinced those in their employ to remain and help them defend. We were fools, but at least we were loyal fools. The Agamans, in their pride, doomed us to undeath. And now they are minions of the Scourge. Serve the Forsaken by defeating the Agamans who fell to the plague. Serve me by bringing me their remains. Devlin Agamand was the younger of 2 sons in the Agamand family, and in life the two could not be more different. Thurman was tall and gentle, while his younger brother was weak and sharp-tongued. When Agamand Mills fell to the plague, I was not surprised to hear that Devlin was quick to succumb. His mad chattering can still be heard near the road leading to the Agamand Mills. I'm collecting the remains of the Agamans, and I want poor Devlin. Find him, destroy him, and bring me his bones.
I'm listening. Oh? A letter? Wonderful news! I've been waiting on word from my dear old mother in death knell. Such a saint she is.
Do not
I wonder how she's holding up. What?
Bye.
Too cheery? Not buying it, are you? Well, get lost then. It's really no business who the letter's from anyway. Go on, get lost. Come back when you've got some coin to spend. Loafer. Next thing you know, you'll be coming back to rest after a long day's adventure or some stupid thing like that.
Sorry, just taking a screenshot so I got a thumbnail to use. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, a little lag there. Oh yes, you get the pumpkin.
By the light, finally some food. Sweet, sweet pumpkin.
Oh yeah, just lay that acting on real quick. Or real thick. And wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh man, I wanted a pile of bloody mess. Okay. Let's see, we got 1 or 2 upstairs yet. Oh yeah, this is a new one. We gotta go.
It's so cold now. The plague of undeath crawls through my veins like an icy serpent. The mindless state will be upon me soon. But no doomed destiny will prevent me from serving our Dark Lady. When the call arose, I sewed body bags for the fallen soldiers of Sylvanas' mighty army. Now my hands shake from the chill. If you would bring me 5 duskbat pelts and some coarse thread, I could sew myself a blanket. Help me, adventurer, so that I can continue to serve the cause.
Okay. And... okay. There's my trainers. I thought there was one more up here, but apparently not. Okay. And greetings, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. So far away. But when when we left off last time, well, between episodes here, I found a few things out that you might be interested in if you ever play this. In Classic, if you had Horde tunes and Alliance tunes, you were not able to send items directly to your tunes, your cross-faction tunes, except for maybe through the neutral auction house. However, this is my Alliance Hunter, and I was able to send him some linen cloth. So that's a new addition to this private server. Another thing I found out is if you have friends who are the other faction, you guys can actually group up on TWOW, because I've seen several like Tauren warriors grouped up with human priests, which I thought was kind of interesting. And let's see, what else did I learn between episodes? Well, as you can see, I kind of have a different outfit. I leveled up my tailoring a bit. Oops, that's enchanting. Get rid of that. But yeah, was able to send Barry here a bunch of linen cloth and leveled him up. Changed out my gear a bit. Oh yeah, they act. Where is it? Which one is it? Seriously, what happened? Okay, I will have to try and find... Oh wait, is that hidden? There it is, right there. Control right click. Bloody hell. I cannot move it. Okay, can I move this? Bloody hell. Anyway, TWOW has its own little radio station to where you can tune in and listen to music from the game. So I figure, yeah, actually, you know what? Let's jump out.
The Sentinels and the Long Vigil. Order among the Lords. With the departure of their wayward cousins, the Night Elves turned their attention back to the safekeeping of their enchanted homeland. The Druids, sensing that their time of hibernation was drawing near, prepared to sleep and leave their loved ones and families behind. Tirante, who had become the High Priestess of Azeroth, asked her love, Malfurion, for Ysir's Emerald Dream. But Malfurion, honor-bound to enter the changing Dreamways, bid the priestess farewell and swore that they would never be apart so long as they held true to their love. Left alone to protect Kalendo from the dangers of the new world, Tirante assembled a powerful fighting force from amongst the Night Elves. Spirits, highly trained warriors, who pledged themselves to the defense, became known as the Sentinels. Though they preferred to patrol the shadowy forest of Ashenvale on their own, they had many allies upon which they could call in times of urgency. The demigod Cenarius remained nearby in the moonglades of Mount Nigel. His sons, known as the Keepers of the Grove, kept close watch on the Night Elves and regularly helped the Sentinels maintain peace in the land. Even Cenarius' shy daughters, the Dryads, appeared in the open with increasing frequency. The task of policing Ashenvale was Dante busy, but without Malfurion by her side, she knew little joy. As the long centuries passed while the Druids slept, her fears of a second demonic invasion grew. She could not shake the unnerving feeling that the Burning Legion might still be out there, beyond the great dark of the sky, plotting its revenge upon the Night Elves and the world of Azeroth.
I've actually heard some of their so-called...
From Cares and Crypts to West Haven's Mist, where Azeroth's is musical twist.
Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, they have like weather reports and stuff like that on these radio stations too, which I thought was kind of funny.
Is this really necessary?
Anyway, let's get back to... Oh, crud.
You know, we've had a lot of fun together. It's been really special, but it's not you. It's not you. It's me. I just with my face.
Still need one more. Okay, that's gonna put me to sleep. Yeah, nice try. It was already mine. Don't be trying to kill steal.
The Alliance of Lordaeron. Foundation of Honor. Lord Lothar rallied the remnants of Azeroth's armies after their defeat at Stormwind Keep, and then launched a massive exodus across the sea to the northern kingdom of Lordaeron, convinced that the Horde would overcome all of humanity if left unchecked. The leaders of the 7 human nations met and agreed to unite in what would become known as the Alliance of Lordaeron. For the first time in nearly 3,000 years, the disparate nations of Arathor were once again united under a common banner. Appointed as Supreme Commander of the Alliance forces, Lord Lothar prepared his armies for the coming of the Horde. Aided by his lieutenants, Uther the Lightbringer, Admiral Dalen Prowler, and Turalyon, Lothar was able to convince Lordaeron's demi-human races of the impending threat as well. The Alliance succeeded in gaining the support of the stoic dwarves of Ironforge and a small number of High Elves of Quel'Thalas. The Elves, led at that time by Anasterian Sunstrider, were largely uninterested in the coming conflict. However, they were duty-bound to aid Lothar because he was the last descendant of the Arathi bloodline, which had aided the Elves in ages past. The Horde, now led by Warchief Doomhammer, brought in ogres from its homeworld of Draenor and conscripted the disenfranchised Amani forest tribes into its fold, setting out on a massive campaign to overrun the dwarf kingdom of Khaz-Modan and the southern reaches of Lordaeron. The Horde effortlessly decimated all opposition. The epic battles of the Second War ranged from large-scale naval skirmishes to massive aerial dogfights. Somehow, the Horde had unearthed a powerful artifact known as the Demon Soul, and used it to enslave the ancient dragon queen Alexstrasza. Threatening to destroy her precious eggs, the Horde forced Alexstrasza to send her grown children to war. The noble red dragons were forced to fight for the Horde, and fight they did. The war raged across the continents of Khaz-Modan, Lordaeron, and Azeroth itself. As part of its northern campaign, the Horde succeeded in burning down the borderlands of Quel'Thalas, thereby ensuring the Elves' final commitment to the Alliance cause. The greatest cities and townships of Lordaeron were razed and devastated by the conflict. Despite the absence of reinforcements and overwhelming odds, Lothar and his allies succeeded in holding their enemies at bay. However, during the final days of the Second War, as the Horde's victory over the Alliance seemed almost assured, a terrible feud erupted between the two most powerful orcs on Azeroth. As Doomhammer prepared his final assault against the capital city of Lordaeron, an assault that would have crushed the last remnants of the Alliance, Gul'dan and his followers abandoned their posts and set out to sea. The bewildered Doomhammer, having lost nearly half of his standing forces to Gul'dan's treachery, was forced to pull back and forsake his greatest chance at victory over the Alliance. The power-hungry Gul'dan, obsessed with obtaining godhood itself, set out on a desperate search for the undersea tomb of Sargeras that he believed held the secrets of ultimate power. Having already doomed his fellow orcs to become the slaves of the Burning Legion, Gul'dan thought nothing of his supposed duty to Doomhammer. Backed by the Storm Reaver and Twilight's Hammer clans, Gul'dan succeeded in raising the tomb of Sargeras from the sea floor. However, when he opened the ancient flooded vault, he found only crazed demons awaiting him, seeking to punish the wayward orcs for their crimes.
I got a feeling she's going to talk here.
I appreciate your efforts, adventurer. May Sylvanas recognize your bravery one day. Dark Lady.
Here.
Gul'dan was torn apart by the maddened demons he had set loose.
Hello.
With their leader dead.
Embrace the
Sorry about
shadow.
Before Doomhammer's
I'm actually finding
enraged
this kind of
legions.
interesting.
Though the rebellion had been quelled, the Horde was unable to recoup the terrible losses it had suffered. Gul'dan's betrayal had afforded the Alliance not only hope, but also time to regroup and retaliate. Lord Lothar, seeing that the Horde was fracturing from within, gathered the last of his forces and pushed Doomhammer south, back into the shattered heartland of Stormwind. There, the Alliance forces trapped the retreating Horde within the volcanic fortress of Blackrock Spire. Though Lord Lothar fell in battle at the spire's base, his lieutenant, Turallion, rallied the Alliance forces at the 11th hour and drove the Horde back into the abysmal Swamp of Sorrows. Turallion's forces succeeded in destroying the Dark Portal, the mystical gateway that connected the Orcs to their homeworld of Draenor. Cut off from its reinforcements and fractured by infighting, the Horde finally buckled in upon itself and fell before the might of the Alliance. The scattered Orc clans were quickly rounded up and placed within guarded internment camps. Though it seemed that the Horde had been defeated for good, some remained highly skeptical that peace would last.
I have no time to waste on the likes of
now
you,
an
adventurer.
archmage of some renown, convinced the Alliance High Command to build the Fortress of Nethergard that would watch over the ruins of the Dark Portal and ensure that there would be no further invasions from Draenor.
And I guess that goes there.
Hello, hello, hello! Azeroth's friendliest advertisers are back in action! Everlook Broadcasting Co. is here to make sure you never miss out on the latest and greatest. Let's roll those ads!
Fancy a culinary journey into the depths of despair? Ghoul Gourmet's Feast of Despair serves dishes that'll make you question your life choices. Each bite brings you closer to realizing that maybe eternal hunger isn't such a bad thing.
Greetings, fellow seekers of serenity. Ever been envious of those smaller races that seem to move through the world without a whisper? Well, envy no more. Introducing the Hushhoof Cloak, a Torrent's ticket to stealthy adventures. Sneak up on a gnome, surprise a squirrel, or just enjoy a peaceful stroll without rattling the grass. With the Hushhoof Cloak, silence is golden. So why wait? Grab yours today and become the whisper in the wind.
But as you can tell, the keepers of this server, they actually care about it and of Warcraft lore. I thought this was kind of cool. Alright, that's enough for that. How do I shut that? There we go. Maybe we'll listen to that again later on. Anyway, let me go collect this blood and see what else we can do. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to help the channel to grow, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and maybe even get a friend to watch. That would be awesome. Until next time,